Hi, I'm Enzo DiMichele. I'm the Chief Sales Strategist with Neural Impact. Thanks for joining us. I'd like to talk with you about challenges facing one of the most difficult and most important functions in a technology company, and that is sales management. Sales is hard, but sales management is harder. Buying behaviors continue to change, and most sales professionals are just struggling to adapt. Consider these ongoing shifts in buying and selling. Modern buyers are engaging with vendors much later in the buying process than ever before. There's widespread acceptance of the cloud, and that is further accelerating the changes to the buyer behavior. And now with social isolation and working remotely, it brings another layer of change to the act of selling. This all puts an enormous amount of pressure on sales management. Unfortunately, most sales professionals tend to rely on what has always worked for them in the past. So they're doing generally the same things in generally the same ways. So while buyers have changed, sellers really haven't. Sales managers are now left holding the bag, and objectively, it's not a great bag. Organizations know that they need to train their salespeople, but it's a big investment. And often after training is over, organizations lean back a bit and hope for different results. And more often than not, sales behaviors don't change much after training, and the results don't measure up to the expectations. A common scenario is that sales managers are often too busy dealing with what's happening in front of them daily or even hourly, and they just don't have enough time to coach and proactively manage salespeople to develop and execute those new selling skills. The good news is that it doesn't have to be this way. So here are 3 easy things that can help. The first thing is for the organization to look at your sales metrics and your KPIs. Look at them closely. Are they the right ones? Second is to look at the sales management model that's in place right now. How are those KPIs being monitored? How are they being managed? And how are they being reported? The third is to review how sales managers spend their time. What is their meeting cadence? What's the nature of those meetings? How much time do they spend in front of customers? How much time do they spend coaching reps? And then how much time is spent on internal tasks? Sales management is a discipline, it's a muscle. And it needs an appropriate amount of rigor and tooling to help sales managers drive improved and sustainable results. We've identified 7 strategic moments that matter in a modern buying cycle that most sales professionals either aren't fully aware of or they simply just don't prepare for well enough. If you'd like to learn more about these moments that matter, or if you're struggling with your sales team's performance and want to explore more or some of the ideas that I've just shared, please reach out. We'd love to help.